Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Traffic Watcha Live. I am your host, Brandy Mulholland, bringing you real time traffic updates and live entertainment. Kindly let us know where you are watching us from. This live has been sponsored by Godful and Electrosecure. And let us know how the traffic is where you are. We really want to have a great morning. We go live at 9 a.m. through Mondays to Thursdays and 4 p.m. in the evenings on those set days. So let us know how your morning is going. It's my pleasure to be here with you guys or fellow watchers. So now we're just going to get into everything. You guys know every morning we do speak about five things to know before 10 a.m. But today I will let our fellow watchers know more than five, okay? So if you're just joining the live, welcome. It's our pleasure to have you. I'm your host, Brandy Mulholland, and you are watching Traffic Watcher Live. So we just want it to be a very great morning. We're gonna go very smoothly. We're gonna have great conversation. So ensure that you are using up the chat. Let us know where you are watching us from. All right. Okay. Morning to everyone that is just joining. It is our pleasure to have you here. So, we're going to start off with the things to know before 10 a.m. Now, first things first, Jamaican woman gets life in prison after flying from New York to Florida to kill romantic rival. Well, now that is very interesting, very drastic, right? Well, we will see how that story develops. Now, the second thing to know before 10 a.m. is new research finds that most people do not meet their person until after 30. Do you guys agree with that? Have you met your partner before you were 30? Let us know in the comments. I know we may have persons that are married here. Let us know. We want to have a very interactive day. You know, the work is really tiring. We just want to start it very up par. If you're in customer service, I know you want to have a smile on your face. So if you're watching Traffic Watch Live, you made the right choice. So ensure that you are following us on all social media platforms. Ensure that you are interacting because we will be doing giveaways. Ensure that you are calling in. Let us know. Well, we prefer you to message. So message us and let us know if you have any birthdays coming up. You will be mentioned on the live, and we are here to have a great time. So the third thing to know before 10 a.m. is that dozens of Jamaican dogs find new homes in the US and Canada after Hurricane Melissa. Now, I hope you guys are taking flights because clearly dogs are taking flights and you don't want a whole dog to be living better than you, right? So I would say use up your vacation days if you have them. They are yours to use because the dogs are flying out. This is so interesting. Okay. So the fourth thing to know before 10 a.m. is that World Cup is to include a 3 minute hydration break in each half of all games. Now, I am not very immersed in football. However, I believe this would be good, right? You're playing, they're sweaty, etc. They definitely deserve to have a hydration break, especially when they're playing. The fact that you can, God forbid, fall and all these things. So I believe this is a great initiative. Persons in the comments are saying that this will disrupt the game. So let me know if you disagree with me in the comments. Right. So in terms of dance hall, we have Skipper and DJ Max, where you feel like is now charting in over 15 countries. This is amazing. This is very good for the genre. I love that we are regaining our global space, especially modern dancehall. So huge shout out to DJ Mac, huge shout out to Skipper. It is great to see new dancehall really taking over and dominating charts is where it's all at because you want people to be streaming your music. So this is very important. So do you guys think that this will be the rhythm of the season? And since we're talking about rhythms, so far in 2025, what has been your favorite dancehall rhythm? Okay, feel free to let us know in the comments. So that's five things to know before 10 a.m. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're just now joining the live, welcome. It's our pleasure to have you here. I'm your newest Traffic Watcher host, Brandy Holland. Feel free to follow me on all social media platforms at the Brandy Forum and ensure that you are keeping up with Traffic Watcher at Traffic Watcher on all social media platforms. We go live on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and we are working on our TikTok. So ensure you follow us there so you don't miss any giveaways. All right, so we are gonna get into the cameras. We have cameras in Kingston and Portmore. So people that reside in Kingston and Portmore, you are very lucky. If you don't worry. Just let us know where exactly you'd like us to put our future cameras. All right. So ensure that you're interacting. I am about to share the screen and let you all see what is happening in the Kingston and Portmore area. So where would you like us to start? With Kingston, Portmore? Feel free to let me know in the comments. It's gonna be lucky to the Kingston people first, the Portmore people. Let me know, right? And I hope you guys are having a great morning. Feel free to let me know what was your favorite thing you heard from the five things before 10 a.m. And we will be speaking about a bit more because we are this show that lets you know what's happening in the streets literally. So you don't only come here for traffic updates. We're gonna be letting you know what is happening in our country, what's happening in Jamaica. And you can actually see what's happening on the road so you can save your time and save your gas. Okay, wonderful. So let us get into our cameras. And who can guess the first camera that we are going to look on? Okay, so yesterday for more people, you got a lot of attention. So today I am going to start off with our Kingston watchers, right? So we're gonna look at the traffic in Western Malines on the Washington Boulevard. And as you can see, it is a beautiful day. Usually you don't normally see pedestrians here, but a lot of persons are, getting into taxis. We have a couple cars here. Yesterday we saw a windshield wiper, right? I believe that's another one right there. So everyone is hustling. You going to work right now? You are getting your bread. So are the windshield wipers. So yesterday we were talking about what was your most interesting experience with a windshield wiper. So feel free to let us know in the comments and or Instagram so we can share our stories and interact with you. Okay, wonderful. So let's just continue watching what is happening here. All right, let us see. So it's a beautiful day. It doesn't appear that we will get any rain, but let us see if that eventually changes. I would hope not. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna start off really smooth, just the early morning vibe, very calm. I know we played a lot of R&B yesterday, but I know a lot of you guys prefer other genres, right? So today we're just enjoying some reggae music, calm yourself before the entire work shift bustle because it's morning. You should be drinking your coffee, you should be drinking your tea. What do you normally have in the mornings? Coffee or tea? Feel free to let us know in the comments. All right. Okay. Right. So the traffic by Western Malines is not very steep. It's smooth. It's smooth. You would have nothing to worry about if you are in this area. But let us know if you reside in this area. Where's your favorite spot to grab food? Right. Okay. So huge shout out to Electrosecure for sponsoring this live. Remember that we do ad placement. So if you would like your logo displayed on our live, you will have to let us know, shoot us a message, and we will work out what works for you because we're here to help you. I'm here to help you by you tuning into the show that covers what's happening in the streets, literally. So there seems to be a bit of traffic built up here. Let us see if it improves. I would assume that pedestrian right there is actually waiting on a taxi. Let's see if they get one or if they're trying to cross. It could be anything happening right there. But yes, there is a bit of traffic buildup right here and it's flowing right now. But let's see if the same thing happens, okay? And everyone else don't feel left out. We will be showing the other cameras really soon. We just want to be very fair so everyone can get their chance, all right? We have cameras in Kingston and Portmore. Feel free to let us know where exactly you'd like to see our future cameras. And once again, a huge shout out to Electra Secure for sponsoring our live. Okay, so over here, cars are moving really quickly. You know, everyone's rushing. I would assume they're not late. What time does your shift start and what time do you leave out to beat the traffic? Let us know in the comments because it's currently 9:15. I would have assumed that, there would be less cars on the road, but there's not. So people are still getting to work, right? We have another windshield wiper here. And how much do you usually pay windshield wipers? We need to speak about what is the appropriate pay for them. Because a lot of persons don't really like them coming to the cars. A lot of people will say, hey, I'm not in the mood, which is totally understandable. You have your times where you will allow them to wipe the glass. So let us know how much you normally pay them and what's been your most interesting experience with one. Okay, feel free to let us know. All right, so it's flowing right here. If you're just now joining the live, welcome. It's our pleasure to have you. I am Brandy Mulholland, and I'm the newest traffic watcher host. It means the world to us that you are on our live because we are here to help you. I'm here to help you, and we want you to continue staying tuned so you can benefit from real-time traffic updates and or future giveaways. Okay. Feel nice for the Christmas. Ensure that you are following all our social media platforms. Okay. So there's still a little build up here, and let us continue watching to see if it progresses. In the meantime, continue enjoying the music that is playing while we watch what is happening on Western Malines. Anyone know this song? Do you guys remember this era of reggae? Let us know in the comments. Jamaican music is very, very important. You can't listen to it again in a hard mood. But let me know if you guys agree, right? Okay, wonderful. If you're just now joining the live, welcome. Or Malign's camera is currently buffering, so in the meantime, what I do is switch to the other cameras so everyone can benefit because we are here to help you. So we do apologize for the inconvenience. Let's see what is happening on Eastern Malines this morning. Okay, let us check. Okay, one moment. Right, so let us see. So on Eastern Lines, it's pretty much smooth. There isn't much traffic buildup, but we will see that in shortly because this is buffering as well. So kindly bear with us. We will come back to this shortly. And to our persons watching our stream from Kingston, those are the two cameras we have for you. So kindly bear with this time. We will get there shortly. Okay. Thank you very much. So Portmore people, it's your time once more. So let us see what is happening in the Portmore area this morning. We are going to be looking at Brayton Parkway. Now, I don't usually see traffic in this area. So let us see what is happening right now at 9:20 a.m. So it's now 9:20 a.m. and it's a beautiful day in Burrington Parkway. There isn't much traffic buildup, so if you are in the area, the road free up. Ensure that you are following our Instagram so you can see the real-time traffic updates as well. Because when there is any congestion or the road is free, you will be able to see that on our Instagram as well. So I do implore everyone listening in and watching to follow our social media pages so you can benefit. All right, we don't want you using your phone while on the road, although we do love when you watch and support us as our fellow Portmore and the Kingston watchers. I'm sure we have other watchers in different parishes. Just let us know where you are hailing from so we can see where we need to add the additional cameras. So a huge shout out to Electra Secure and Godful for sponsoring these lives. So ensure that if you want ad placement, you just feel free to shoot us a message. So let us see what is happening here this morning at 9:21 a.m. in Brayton Parkway. Now there's a little bit of traffic, but it is actually free flowing. So you guys have nothing to worry about here. We're gonna continue watching this camera and see if the traffic progresses. But right now there are no pedestrians in the area. Normally we see a couple dogs here. We're not seeing anyone right now, right? Like remember what we spoke about the five things before 10 a.m. The dogs are flying out. So ensure that you're using your vacation days. Am I right? I know you guys agree with me, especially with the Christmas season. So right here in Brayton Parkway, Portmore, there is little to no traffic. It seems that it will eventually build up though, but right now it is pretty smooth. All right, I am not seeing any taxi drivers at the moment. There is one way up to the far left, but essentially it is a very smooth day in Brayton Parkway. All right, so let us know if this is your area. If you work within the area, feel free to take a picture exactly where you are outside of your building and tag us on social media. and ensure that you're using the hashtag traffic watcher so we can see that you are participating so you can benefit from our future giveaways. Okay, so in the meantime, kindly enjoy our music. It's a pleasure to have you all here. I'm your newest host, Brandon Mohaland, and we will be switching to the other cameras really soon. All right. Beautiful day in Brayton Parkway. It's currently 9:25 a.m. All right. We're seeing the dogs come in now and everything. We're seeing the new JUTC buses. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're not seeing anything bad in regards to weather. So, yes, we're also seeing some goats here. Okay, which reminds me, for your Christmas dinner, what are you thinking of having? Do you go to the countryside? Do you stay within the town area? What do you usually do for Christmas and what are your plans? Let us know in the comments. We're here to interact. It seems like this goat has a broken leg. Yikes. But yes, let us know what your plans are for the Christmas. Do you have any gifts? And we will be talking about your New Year's resolution as drivers soon. So please ensure that you're following us on all social media platforms so we can interact. And we want to see our most loyal watchers, okay? So ensure that you are making sure you are following our social media platforms. All right, and again, huge shout out to Godful for sponsoring our live. Okay, all right. So it's still free flowing right here. I believe the Brayton Parkway people are getting pretty spoiled, but we will be going to the other cameras really soon, right? But remember, even though we're on the live, you are free to check out our website and check the cameras manually, right? They're up and running right now. Remember, we go live Monday through Thursdays at 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. And even if you're not seeing me, you're free to see the cameras because they are here 24/7. So even if you want to go out, you want to go to the party or something, and you want to see if there has been any accidents, God forbid, we have cameras for that. So our website is very, very, very convenient. Feel free to tell your family and friends so you guys can stay safe on the road and save your gas. All right, we're here to help, and it's our pleasure having you guys here. If you're just joining the live, welcome. Welcome. You're watching Traffic Watcher Live. And remember, if you need advertisement, let us know. Okay, so we're gonna continue watching the Brayton Parkway. cameras, and we will check the others shortly. So don't get jealous too quick or anything to the other watchers, right? So we don't have any preference for more watchers. We will be adding more cameras in the future. So please stay tuned and continue enjoying our music. Thank you very much. All right, so it's now 9:30, so we're going to look at our mechanic minute. So this is where we tell you the smartest tips to make your car last longer, right? So at number one, we have change filters in a regular basis, right? So I hope you guys are doing that. You don't want your car to shut down on the road with you. Cool. So number two, we have drive with lighter loads. So we have a lot of people that will pack even 10 people in a very small car. That is not safe. I know you want to be very helpful, but see if you can minimize that. All right. So drive with lighter loads. So at number three, we have check your tire pressure frequently, right? Ensure that you're changing your tires actually. Cool, because that can lead to accidents and we need our watches to be safe. So ensure that you're checking your tire pressures frequently and changing them. At number four, we have shift gears properly. So even if you are in a rush, you don't want to be hurrying up and shifting the gears and it leads to an accident. We need everyone to be safe, okay? And we also have protect car paint from the sun. So in that case, ensure that you are covering your cars. You do not want anything to happen display, right? Because I know everyone likes when the car looks good on the road. Am I right or am I wrong? So that's our mechanic minute, the top five things we have for today. And we also spoke about five things to know before 10 a.m. So I hope you guys enjoyed that segment. And what we are going to do right now is check the other cameras because for more people you have been getting a chance for quite a minute. So let us see what is happening. Well, actually the Brayton Parkway people. So let's see what's happening on the other cameras. All right. We do appreciate you guys being here with us as our follow watchers. Now we're going to go to Dawkins Drive for more. Let's see what's happening right here. All right, so there is not much traffic build up in Dawkins Drive. The time is now 9:32, and we are seeing one pedestrian, one cyclist, but the road is basically empty. Okay, so if you're in this area, you have no traffic build up. But I trust you guys are all working. So let us know if where you are there's anything happening. Ensure to take a picture and send it to us via Instagram. All right. So we're gonna continue watching this camera. In the meantime, you just continue enjoying some wonderful reggae music. Alright, so we have a peddler right here, two bags in his hand. Whoa, let's see if he's crossing the road or waiting on a ride. I trust that he will be safe. Let's see if he actually looks both ways before crossing. This is a one way, so he would not need to. However, he is still making sure, right? So he's crossing very safely, and that's another tip for the day. Pedestrians, look both ways before crossing. Please don't just walk out aimlessly on the road. We have enough road fatalities happening. You don't want to contribute to that. So ensure that you're being safe. All right. So we're gonna continue watch what is happening at George Dawkins. So continue staying tuned. If you're just joining the live, welcome. It's our pleasure to have you. I'm the newest Traffic Watcher host, Brandy Mahan. All right. So it's a very beautiful day here in Jarlaking Boulevard. Hope you guys are enjoying our music. Let us know if this is your favorite era of reggae music because I feel like reggae has seriously progressed. We have contemporary reggae, we have this type of reggae. So kindly let us know. Like, what was your favorite era of reggae music? Who are your favorite artists? What year were you born? At your time, who was the hottest reggae artist at the time? So feel free to let us in the comments. We're here to interact, enjoy some good music, have live entertainment, and allow our loyal watchers to get giveaways. So you would love to participate in this early part of our streams, all right? And a huge shout out to Electricity for sponsoring this live and Godful. If you need ad placement, feel free to let us know by shooting us a message via Instagram at Traffic Watcher. Okay? Invest so much time, look in your mind, press rewind. You can't throw it all away. Where is your faith? I'm not Mr. Right. The calling, making the sugar every night. Girl, I'm the one in the night. Got my always up to catch a flight. Woman, my lifestyle. Keep me working all the time. And these things make me fuss and argue. I can't stop me from love you. If we take it step by step, each other, but never been wrong. Step by step, and little by little, and loving each other makes love strong. Step by step, and little by little, and loving each other, but never been wrong. Step by step, by step, by little, loving each other makes love. But it feels like forever. Still on, still on. Missing you is hard. Boy, you're always on my mind. When the TJ is playing my very long song, and I sing along. Miss you like crazy. I miss you, baby, and I can't wait for you to come back, come back, come back. I miss you like crazy. Miss your loving, baby. And I can't wait for you to come back, come back, come back. Be without you here. I feel so alone, so alone. All the things we used to do, on my own. Okay, wonderful. So the time is now 9:40, and right here at George Dawkins, we just saw a group of women cross the road. They did look both ways, so I'm sure you guys are doing the same. Okay, to our fellow watchers who are just joining, welcome. I'm the newest host, Brandy Mulholland. We previously looked at the Lines cameras. We looked at the Brayton Parkway cameras, and right now we are at George Dawkins. We have cameras in Kingston and Portmore. If you have a specific camera request, feel free to let us know. And again, a huge shout out to Nature Secure for sponsoring this live. Okay, I believe we've seen enough of George Dawkins. Let us know if you agree in the comments. And what we are going to do is go back and see the other cameras that we have available. So we are here to help you guys and save your time and save your gas. So if you have a specific camera request, feel free to let me know in the comments. But at this point in our live stream, we are going to look at Dyke Road, right? We're going to look at Dyke Road. So let's see what's happening here, because I do remember yesterday the traffic was pretty steep here and it was a rain. But it looks like a beautiful day at Dyke Road this morning, or more at the roundabout. So let us see if anything changes. If you're from this area, feel free to let us know in the comments, right? Huge shout out to Godful for sponsoring this live. Okay, so at Dyke Road, there isn't much traffic. You know, if you see your dream car or the car you currently drive, feel free to let us know in the comments. We love when you guys interact with us so we know who we are giving things away to. So there is traffic right here at this moment. Let us see if it eventually flows, right? I believe this will just be for a very short time. Okay, so it's actually flowing. So if you are in the area, expect slight traffic delays. All right, cool. Okay, so it's actually moving right now, so you guys have nothing to worry about. Let us see what happens here, if the weather will change, which I highly doubt, and I would hope it doesn't. As yesterday, it was really, really rainy. So let's continue watching right here at Dyke Road Portmore to see if anything changes. Them say I 2012, so well it's good man. What are we doing? Can it stop? Yeah. It's not a strategy to rule entirely. But more listen, not them can't stop the time. Mountains baby steep, rivers baby deep. Just take your time. We will cross the faith in love. As long as the sun shines, so come and shine. We will survive. Save the world, save the people. You're more than ever humanity need. time is now 9:44. Our camera is currently buffering at Dyke Road, but no worries, we will be here shortly. We do apologize for the inconvenience at this time. But in the meantime, we do have other cameras, and that's the beauty of having trafficwatchalive.com. We are here to help you guys. We have multiple cameras, and we are live 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursdays. Apart from seeing me, your lovely host, Brandon Mulholland, ensure that you are always on the website so you can check out the ad placement slots and you get your real-time traffic updates, okay? So seeing that that camera is currently down, we're gonna check out 6 Miles Mandela Highway to see what is happening right here, all right? It's now 9:45 a.m. The traffic is pretty free flowing here. I will usually see when we're here. So let's see if anything progresses. Now we're just gonna go over 5 mechanic minute things we spoke about today. We always do this in the mornings, and we also spoke about 5 things you need to know before 10 a.m. So as we said, we are the show that lets you know what's happening in the street literally, right? So we're gonna go over them again. And kudos to anyone who remembers them without me even going over them. Okay, so feel free to shoot us a message. We want to see you guys interacting with us as our fellow watchers. All right, so starting again, ensure that you change your filters in a regular basis. Ensure that you drive with lighter loads. Don't try to play hero and get zero. Don't carry the entire staff from your workplace just because you're trying to be helpful, etc. Drive with lighter loads, okay? Check your tire pressure frequently. Shift your gears properly. Protect car paint from the sun. Now I know everybody know how mechanics are, so you see what you can do on your end to minimize these issues. Do them because you'll carry your car to the mechanic, you don't get it in 3 months and you don't want that. So ensure that you are doing these tips and making your car last longer, okay? So that's our 5 tips again. And we're here looking at Mandela Highway, 6 miles. And it's a beautiful day, not seeing any signs of rain. So in the meantime, we're gonna continue watching this camera and see if anything progresses. All right, feel free to let us know where you are coming from, where you're working. Take a picture. Use our hashtag Traffic Watcher. We want you guys to interact with us as our loyal watchers. All right. So continue enjoying our wonderful reggae music. I'm your host, Brandy Holland, bringing you real-time traffic updates. Let us know your favorite era of reggae music, what year you were born, who are the hottest artists at this time. Interact with us because it's not only about traffic updates, we're here to bring you live entertainment. So feel free to let us know in the comments. Anyone that is just now joining in, welcome. Welcome. It's our pleasure to have you here. Make sure that you're always on the website getting your real time traffic updates and live entertainment. Okay, so continue enjoying your morning, enjoy our website, and let us know. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms at Traffic Watcher. So the time is now 9:50 a.m. and we're going to look at our other cameras in Moline. So we have a opposite camera for 6 miles. So let us know in the comments where you're hailing from, right? Let us know, okay? So I'm just going to go down and you guys will be able to see our other camera, right? So this is 6 miles Spanish Town Road and let's see what's happening right here. It's a beautiful day. There is no traffic at this moment. If you do work in the area, feel free to let us know and send photos. Not everyone seems to be in a rush today. It's a very smooth day, okay? And huge shout to Electro Secure for sponsoring this live. All right, so we're gonna continue watching this camera. In the meantime, we are seeing a couple trucks. If you have been a loyal and watching all our lives, you would remember what we spoke about bigger units, right? I'm gonna give you guys some time to put in the comments if you remember what we spoke about those units, so you guys can stay tuned and we can see who's paying attention and can benefit from our giveaways. So you guys have 2 minutes to send your answers. That will be here to read them on the live. All right. All right, so the 2 minutes is up, and for those who haven't guessed it, we were saying do not overtake bigger units. If you actually read your driver's guidebook, you would know that, right? I trust a lot of you guys have. But we were saying do not overtake bigger units, be safe on the road. There seems to be a lot of trucks in Jamaica, so we do not want any road fatalities. Let's end there on a great note. It's a blessing to be here this morning and I trust you guys are being safe. We do love when you check our website, but ensure that when you're checking our website, you're not on the road driving using your phone, you're not on the road walking and using your phone. All right, we need everyone to be safe. So that's another tip of the day. You do not overtake bigger units. All right, so we are currently looking at 6 miles Spanish Town Road. It is a beautiful day. We do not see much traffic build up. So we're gonna continue watching this camera, and it is not 10 a.m. as yet. So we're gonna look at some other things to know before 10 a.m. All right. So while you guys are here with me, welcome. Continue using the hashtag Traffic Watcher and ensure that you are following us on all social media platforms. Right. So right here we're gonna look at five more things before 10 a.m. So we have Ninja Man's long-awaited appeal has been delayed again as court addresses legal representation issues. Well, we really hope he gets this sorted out. I would believe he does not feel good about this, right? Because you guys know how court is and how we have to wait about the whole cartel thing and all these things. So waiting for an appeal not only takes time, it takes money. So hopefully that story develops and we will let you guys know. So another thing to know before 10 a.m. is that couples who reunite after time apart often discover stronger bonds. Let us know if you guys agree in the comments. Do you believe that distance makes the heart grow fonder or is it false? Right? Because you have a lot of persons that if they don't see you in a while, that is it for them. So are you one of those persons? Feel free to let us know in the comments. All right. Wonderful. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and still staying with us at this time. It is almost 10 a.m. However, we are here bringing you things to know before it is actually 10 a.m. Now, moving forward, or other thing to know before 10 a.m. is that there is a new KFC in St. Thomas. Now, I trust that you guys will know that. I believe that this is a great initiative as this will add to the economy and add to job growth. So this is wonderful. Really love that St. Thomas has their KFC now. And there has been highlights, so you guys can check them out on social media to see what is happening right there in regards to the employees. So that is amazing. Now, the fourth thing to know is a magnitude 7.6 earthquake has triggered a tsunami on Japan's hurricane coast, on Japan's northern coast. Yes, I really hope the people here are safe. It is really devastating to even encounter a natural disaster. I know we would understand that, even though we are Kingston based, where I trust that a lot of our watchers are in different parishes. If you have been affected by Hurricane Melissa, you can check out the relief options by the government and relief will be sent there. But right now, it is very sad to know that Japan went through that. So I trust that everyone is being safe, and this just reminds me of the victims of Hurricane Melissa. So I trust that everyone is getting the help that they need. Light is still being restored in some parts of Western Jamaica. I know that a lot of parishes were affected, and we at Traffic Watchers still send out our dearest love. We trust that everything will be okay. All right. And the fifth thing to know before 10 a.m. is that Miss Jamaica Universe is to continue treatment in Jamaica after onstage fall. Now, this is very controversial, so let us know what you guys think about this that happened with our dearest Miss Jamaica Universe. She suffered a very tragic fall while she was on stage, and she is still undergoing treatment. So we do send her love. We hope that she recovers. We wish her a speedy recovery. But let us know. Do you guys think this will lead to any suing? What do you guys think? Because honestly, that was a very tragic fall. I don't think her even looking would, minimize the fall. I feel like that was some technical stuff right there with the Miss Universe team. So let us know if you agree with us in the comments. So we have let you guys know 10 things before 10 a.m. Wonderful, right? And you guys are enjoying our cameras. We are currently looking at 6 miles Spanish Town Road. And it's pretty smooth here, the same. Okay, cool. So we're gonna skim through again and look at my lines since the cameras did start to buffer. So we appreciate your patience and we do appreciate you guys still being here with us this morning, right? So currently we are playing Sholita and Skilly May. Where would I be without you? Alright, so we are currently looking at lines. This it's pretty smooth here, same way. There is not much traffic buildup, but it seems that there is traffic buildup heading towards the eastern side of mine. So if you're headed that direction, you can definitely expect traffic delays. It's moving really slowly in that part. However, the Washington Boulevard is pretty free flowing. There is no traffic right here at the moment. So you guys are, if you're going out, you're free to leave out. The camera is currently buffering, so I will show you or fellow watchers or Western camera on more lines. All right, so thank you for your patience at this time. Kindly bear with us while we switch to the other camera we have on Washington Boulevard, Western Lines Road. All right. And we could repeat this nightly. And if you take this off, come try me. And if you like it, come tie it down. Keeping it on the low. And never mix up in drama. Gifted. All right, so we are currently looking at this camera right here in Western Lines. Okay, so we still see the same windshield wipers, everyone's hustling. It's still a beautiful day on Washington Boulevard. You guys have nothing to worry about. But remember, we are here to interact. So send us a social media message. How much do you usually, what is the appropriate pay for a windshield wiper? What is your biggest pet peeve with a taxi driver? How was it when you were commuting this morning? What time do you normally leave out? Kindly send us these messages because we will be reading them out on the live. We appreciate your participation, and this is Traffic Watch Live. I'm your host, Randy Mulholland, and remember, we do add placement, right? So shoot us a message if you'd like your logo displayed. A huge shout out to Electrosecure and Godful for sponsoring this live. It truly does mean the world. And remember, we go live. You'll see me, your lovely host, at Mondays through Thursdays at 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Okay, so ensure you're always checking out our website because regardless of seeing me, our cameras are always active. Let us know if you want any cameras in your specific area. Right now, we have cameras in the Kingston and the Portmore area, but we will be expanding. Right, so we do appreciate you guys tuning in this morning. I was your lovely host, Brandy Mahalan, and thank you guys until 4 p.m. All right. And don't you take my space? I've been a different place, different face, moving on my way. So it makes me feel like a champion and nothing can go wrong. This one is a song.